Just minutes ago, we heard from embattled Senator Bob Menendez for the first time since his second indictment. The New Jersey Democrat said he will not resign from Congress despite the bombshell bribery allegations against him.
I understand how deeply concerning this can be. However, the allegations leveled against me are just that, allegations. I firmly believe that when all the facts are presented, not only will I be exonerated, but I still will be the New Jersey's senior senator.
NBC News Justice and Intelligence correspondent Ken Dilanian joins us now. So, Ken, Senator Menendez has been facing growing pressure to resign, even from within his own party. Over the weekend, we saw Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman and New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez calling for him to step down. He clearly is not going to. He's doubling down, brought his constituents there with him today. Tell us more about this.
Yeah, Vicky, there are certain advantages to remaining in the Senate under indictment, one of which is that it's probably a lot easier to raise money to pay your legal bills. But we heard a defiant Senator Menendez today who made a number of points in pushing back against the allegations made against him. The most interesting, perhaps, was that he said in response to the allegation that the FBI seized nearly $500,000 in cash, some of it stuffed in his jacket pockets in his house and from a safety deposit box, he said that he has had a years-long habit of taking out large sums of cash from his bank accounts, keeping it in his home. He said it's in part because he was of his family's experience in Cuba, where their assets were confiscated. The problem with that is that he didn't address the allegation that some of the DNA and fingerprints of one of the alleged bribe payers was found on some of that cash. But in general, he stressed his long record of service to New Jersey, and he said, after all, he has a history of overcoming previous corruption charges, and he seems to be going nowhere and ready to fight, Vicky.
Yeah, and this isn't the first time the senator has faced legal troubles. He said, look, give me the same consideration you would for anyone else, innocent until proven guilty. Give us some context here. Tell us where things stand with these current charges. He prevailed in the past case.
That's right. So for these charges, he'll be arraigned on Wednesday, and then we'll go forward through the normal criminal process, and it could take as long as a year to go to trial. On the previous case, he was indicted in 2015 on very similar kinds of charges, allegations that he took more than $1 million in gifts and luxury trips from a Florida ophthalmologist. The difference is that ophthalmologist was a longtime friend of Senator Menendez. They went back decades. And so at trial, the senator's lawyers argued that this wasn't corruption, this was friendship. And at least some members of the jury appeared to have bought that defense because the jury hung, and then the Justice Department decided not to bring charges. This case is much different. Two of the three alleged bribe payers were not longtime friends of Senator Menendez. They met him only recently through his new wife, and there's a lot of evidence from his spouse, who was pretty careless on text messages, showing that there appeared to be an exchange of favors for official action. Of course, he's innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, a lot of details in that speaking indictment, as you said. NBC News Justice and Intelligence correspondent Ken Dilanian. Thank you, Ken.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.